In order, by the way, we have some news. This just in. Vice President Kamala Harris has spoken to J.D. Vance, now, of course, Donald Trump's running mate. We are told that the conversation was brief and respectful. It's their first conversation since they are now officially rivals for the vice presidency, and they have agreed to do a debate. So we'll see where the details of that are, who will host the debate, when it will be, and all of that. But looks like we will have a vice presidential debate.
I know that a lot of Americans will be tuning into that. We've heard time over time that sometimes this vice president position doesn't make that much of a difference, but really we're hearing the complete opposite from some voters at this point right now. And John, I am curious of your assessment, because we were talking with some analysts yesterday that feel like J.D. Vance could be her biggest challenge in terms of debate for Kamala Harris.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think that usually the undercard is not a big factor. There can be races where perhaps a running mate may hurt the person at the top of the ticket, rarely actually helps the person at the top of the ticket. You can see possible examples of where the running mates mattered. Maybe LBJ as John Kennedy's running mate. Maybe Dan Quayle might have hurt a bit George H.W. Bush. But this race, with two, men, one 81 years old, the other just a few years younger. There's a lot of attention focused on the candidates for vice president. As I heard Joe Biden say today in his speech to the NAACP, calling out Kamala Harris, saying she's been a great vice president, and not only that, she could be president. By the way, he didn't say couldn't be a great president, but she said could be president. And looking at Joe Biden, I think people are very much, that's top of mind. J.D. Vance is 39 years old. He's the youngest. If he became vice president, he would be the youngest vice president since Vice President Breckinridge in 1861 sworn in. So on one hand, he's young, he's inexperienced, but he is a very skilled debater. As a matter of fact, I think that was one of the reasons, one of the things Donald Trump liked about him is how he performed in the debates when he was running for Senate just 2 years ago. This could be a tough sparring partner for Kamala Harris, and perhaps the most consequential vice presidential debate that we've ever seen, at least a televised vice presidential debate.